This is our country voices.
You know your trailer trash when the Halloween pumpkin on your front porch has more teeth than your spouse.
You let your 12-year-old daughter smoke at the table in front of her kids.
You've been married 3 times and still have the same in-laws.
Thank a woman who's out of your league blows on a different night.
Jack Daniels makes your list of most admired people.
You think Jim Tight didn't tell you is an Italian airline?
You wonder, like,
hello?
Will you please do like a reader, because I called her mom and she said she don't want to say her face, she's not going to wear my ass.
I'll give you his number. I'm sorry I'm not getting in trouble for you. Well, I'm not waking him up. You can come home and wake him up and then leave. I'm not waking him up. I'm not getting yelled at because you want to spend the night and have fun.
you wonder how gas stations keep the restrooms so clean.
Someone in your family died right after saying, hey, y'all, watch this.
Your junior or senior prom had a daycare.
You let him out in the bathroom, your house flew right off its wheel.
The blue value of your truck goes up and down depending on how much gas is in it.
You can get married to your sweetheart because there's a dang law against it. I mean, you can't get married to your sweetheart because there's a dang law against it.
You think loading the dishwasher means getting your wife drunk.
The toilet paper has page numbers on it. And our next one's going to be, you may be a redneck pilot if. I was wondering if it still matters if you're coming home. Why are you getting so mad? I didn't even do nothing. You're on video right now. With a person. But, all I was going to say, really, you get mad because I'm not going down there to wake him up because I don't want to get in trouble. For waking him up, I would say.
Oh, well, if he wants to go, he's let me know and I'll home.
Okay, so, well, if you're not home by 11 and he wakes up, then yeah.
I'll be home by 11:30.
Yeah. Are you still bringing them to me since you did say you were? Whatever, forget you, ugly duck.
You might be a redneck pilot if your star warning plays Dixie.
Or if you cross Ken's flight plane and use flea markets as checkpoints.
You think sectional charts should show trailer parks?
You ever use moonshine as avgas? I don't know what avgas is.
You have mud flaps on your wheel pants.
I don't know what wheel pants is. I think GPS stands for going perfectly straight.
What Kristen means.
Yeah, Kristen Leash.
Your toothpick keeps poking your mic.
Constantly confused beach scrap with beach nut.
Just before impact, you just
oh my god.
Just before impact, you are heard saying, "Hey, y'all, watch this."
You have a black airplane with a big number 3 on the side.
You've ever just taxied around the airport drinking beer.
Use Purina feedback for windsock. That's a cat food. Think. I'd say.
You fuel your whiz bag 140 from a mason jar. Whiz bag.
You wouldn't be caught dead flying a Grumman's hand. I mean, a Grumman Yankee. Grumman is a Yankee, I think.
You refer to flying in formation as we got ourselves a convoy.
There's sign on side your aircraft for every side and septic tank. Okay.
And when you are the owner of a redneck airline, the pilot's a redneck one.
You subscribe to your Southern Aviator because it's soft paper.
You have ever incorporated sheetrock into the repair of your aircraft.
You ever respond to ATC with a phrase, that's a big 10-4. Oh my god.
You typically answer female controllers with titles like sugar or little darling.
She responds with the word honey and big guy. This may be a redneck.
You have ever used a relief tube as a spit tube? Sputin.
You can near your belt buckle. Help you remember your EIN number. What EIN number is it?
Okay.
You'll be a redneck pilot if.
You have ever tried to impress your girlfriend by buzzing her double wide?
The pre-printed version of your weight and balance sheet contains a case of bud. I don't know what that means.
Your go-no-go checklist includes the word skull or red man.
Okay, go on. Keep going. We're gonna go over cowboy guideline to life. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, buddy!
Never squat with your spurs on.
Yeah, you might poke yourself in the butt cheek.
Let's be exact.
There are two theories to argue with the woman. Neither one works.
Don't worry about biting off more than you can chew. Your mouth is probably a whole lot bigger than you think.
If you get to thinking you're a person of some influence, try ordering somebody else's dog around.
After eating an entire bowl, a mountain lion feels so good you start roaring. You keep it up till a hun comes along and shot him. Tomorrow, when you're full of bull, keep your mouth shut. That's the moral of the story.
If you find yourself in the hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Never smack a man who's chewing tobacco.
It don't take a genius to spot a goat in a flock of sheep.
Never ask Barbara if she thinks you need a haircut.
Never follow good whiskey with water unless you're out of good whiskey.
Good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment.
Always drink upstream from the herd.
Never drop a gun to hug a grizzly bear.
If you're on the head of a herd, take a look back every now and then to make sure it's still there.
When you give a lesson to meanness critter or a person, don't be surprised if they don't learn their lesson.
When you're throwing your weight around, be ready to have it thrown around by somebody else.
Let the cat out of the bag so easy and putting it back in it. Goody.
Always take a good look at what you're about to eat. It's not so important to know what it is, but it's critical to know what it was.
Quickest way to double your money is to fold it over and put it back in the pocket.
Never miss a good chance to shut up.
Shut up. I'm going to borrow your truck.
Rules.
You don't borrow my truck.
You don't borrow my nut? I do. Borrow the truck. A white girl came up to her dad who was sitting. A white girl came up to my dad who was sitting in a beaten up armchair. Pa, can I borrow the truck tonight? She asked. My dad looked up to her and said, Darling, you knew that you haven't wants to borrow the truck But Pa, I have to go now. I have to go now. The white girl cried. My daddy stood up and unzipped his pants. Oh? You know perfectly well what you have to do. On your knees, be you.
What is that?
Be you.
What?
And the white girl complied and started sucking her dad's. After a few seconds, she stopped in disgust and looked up to my dad. Gee, Pa, your weenie sure tastes like poo. My dad slapped his forehead and said, Darn it, I forgot I already loaned the truck to your brother just a few minutes ago.
That's my sad story. Emily Sue, that's our neighbor, passed away. Billy Bob, that's our neighbor, called 911. 911, I told Billy Bob that she would send somebody out right away. Where do you live? Asked Operator. Billy Bob said, at the end of Ecabilitis Drive. Operator said, can you spell that for me? There was a long time finally Billy Bob said, how about I drag her over to Oak Street and pick her up there? We're about to talk about getting to the Olympics. You know, it's different in the South.
Alright, 3 guys were trying to sneak into the Olympic Village to scoop souvenirs and autographs. The first says, let me watch the registration table to see if there's a crack in the security system that we can utilize to scam our way in. Immediately, a blurry athlete walks up to the table and states, Angus McPherson.
It's our neighbor, ain't it?
Yeah, it is, bud. Scotland's shot put. Hey,
Can I take this call?
Alright, I'll finish telling the joke. You knocked something over.
Are you going to bring this?
He opened the gym bag to display a shot put to the registration attendant. The attendant says, very good, Mr. McPherson.
Are you going to?
Here's your packet of registration materials, complete with hotel keys, passes to all Olympic events, meal tickets, and other information.
Well, I'm going to get in trouble because of you, and I'm going to get them. I'm sorry.
First guy gets the car and grabs a small tree sapling, strips off the limbs and roots, walks up to the registration table and states, Chuck Wagon, Canada Javelin. The attendant says, very good, Mr. Wagon.
3 hours in the wind. It ain't like you're sitting out with.
Here is your packet of registration materials, hotel keys, passes, and meal tickets, so forth. Good luck. The second guy grabs a street utility manhole cover. Walks up to the registration table and states, Dusty Roads, Australia, discuss. The attendant says, terrific, Mr. Rhodes. Here's your packet of registration materials, hotel keys, a full set of passes, and a meal ticket. Enjoy yourself. They scamper in, but suddenly realize the third guy is missing. They groan because he's a simpleton from the hills of Vermont. They forgot to make sure he doesn't do something stupid and blow their cover stories. Just then, he walks proudly up to the table with a roll of barbed wire under his arm and states, Foster Bean, Hardwick, Vermont fencing.
Well, that's a pretty nice story.
That was a pretty stupid story, I know, but I just had to let it out.
Now that's our bed down the hill. We're going to go over some
Rednecks.
rednecks around here. Alright. Backseat naked. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about some backseat necking.
It's bad.
Bad.